We have already said that.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm thinking dynamite. I blow your candlelight.
What is that? Midlifers, if y'all receive some letters that's supposed to be an acronym from your son, daughter, grandchild, like this, if you receive something like this, what do you think it means? This video is about, first of all, thanks for stopping by to check the itinerary. I appreciate you clicking on the video. Thanks for stopping by. But anyway, sometimes my son will text me and just some letters. And I mean, you know, he probably think, okay, mama kind of cool. And I think I'm kind of cool too. But some stuff, man, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. So I looked at this and I'm like, okay, I think he's saying, I don't even know. And he probably said, not I. He probably said, I own, even know. Okay? So I just needed to get on here and kind of ask you guys, does your grandchild or your young adult child talk to you guys like you know all the new age meanings of the urban slang? I mean, quiet as it's kept, they're just repurposing our words, right? Okay? They're repurposing our words. We have already said that. For example, capping. When your grandbaby or your son, daughter come up to you and say, Nana, I don't like really fooling with her because she always capping. All that baby saying is, she high side. That's all she's saying. Our translation, or the translation from the 80s to now, high side. Boasting, bragging, ain't used to nothing. Finally got a little something, capping. Always high side. That's all that is. So if your grandchild come up to you talk about Nana, she always capping, translate it, high side. That's what she mean. That's what she talking about. Okay? So I'm just trying to talk to my developing community to make sure that we are up on game. Okay? I wrote a few of these down, right? But let's kind of work together on this to make sure that we don't get lost in the sauce. Okay, so another one is, okay, this is one that I use in my floss it or toss it. Flossy. But if your grandchild come to you and say, you done got dressed for church, and they come up to you and a little baby come up to you and say, ooh, that's giving, Nana. And you be like, don't be lost. Don't be lost. All she's saying is you flossing. You flossy, baby. You flossy. That's what she's saying. That's a compliment. She's saying it's giving. All right? So don't let her try to bamboozle you. Okay? Next. If your grandbaby come up to you and say, Nana, what's tea? And you, please stay on point. Don't go in there. Don't tell that baby, oh, there's some tea in there, honey. No, no, no. That's not what she's saying. Let me translate it to how you would understand it. All she asking you is, what's the 411? Okay? You got it? She is just asking you, what's the 4? We said, what's the 411? They saying, what's T now? Okay? So, make sure. Apples to apples. Okay? That's what she asking. What's the 411? Let's see if I got another one here. Okay, so y'all gonna hear this one a lot. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all probably say it yourself, because I do. I catch myself saying it a lot. What's up, sis? Hey, bro. No, bro. I mean, bro is kind of getting on my nerves. Every time you turn around, even if you're watching something on TV, it's like, oh, bro. That one is getting on my nerves bad. But anyway, translating it to the 80s. Matter of fact, people still say this one a little bit. All they saying is, homegirl, my homegirl, and my homeboy. That was still kind of existing. But same family. Same family. Homegirl, homeboy, bro, sis. Okay? Moving on. I tried to write these down. Okay. Here's one. Grandbaby comes up to you and says, or you tell your grandbaby, hey, make sure you come in the house at a certain time. And they turn around and respond to you and say, bet. Don't get offended. Don't get offended. She don't mean no harm, okay? All she's saying is word. Remember, that's what that means, okay? She just saying word. W-O-R-D, that's what we used to say. But they say bet. All right? Let's school each other on this. I can be so silly. Okay. Let's move on to another one here. Okay. I think we used to use this saying. I'm just going to say these are the families of it, because, I mean, I would say today they say, you mid, M-I-D, right? Or you weak. But we used to use weak too. But basically what they're saying is, you whack. You whack. I think they might use whack too. I think they might still try to use whack, our word. Okay, so same family. Whack, weak, mid, simp. Okay. Next. I wrote some down, but now they don't seem that cool. All right. So they might say, that's drippy. That's clean. We used to say clean, but they might say drippy. Got that drip on. Don't think something gross or nothing. Don't think that. Okay. The translation is, you fresh. You fresh. Ain't nobody notice me. I'm dressed so fresh. It's fresh, so fresh. It's so clean. You fresh. Okay? So that's a compliment too. Stylish. So I'm just going to go over a few other ones that I'm not sure what the word for our old word was for it, but you might hear it. So don't get caught off guard. If your grandbaby come up to you and say, purr, Nana, purr, like a cat. All she mean is you slaying. Oh, let me break that one down to it's a compliment. Okay? Purr. You slaying. You slayed that. That's what they're saying, basically. I don't think they say this one anymore, but that's on fleek. I don't think they're saying that anymore. And please let's not say it, okay? Because they're going to be like, oh, Nana, we don't say that no more. That's old. So, don't use that one. Don't get caught off guard trying to use that one like you cool or something, okay? Don't use that one. What else? Your grandchild come up to you and say, you snatched, Nana. All she's saying is you fine. She's saying you fine, girl. Fine. Okay? So go and take that compliment. She's saying you fine. That's what snatched is. Same family. All right? Don't get offended. What else? Okay. They might say, I'm finna slide. I'm finna bounce. That's pretty self-explanatory. But in case you might get a little bit confused, all they saying is what we used to use. I'm about to dip. Okay? We used to say, I'm about to dip. I'm about to dip out. Okay? Bounce. Same thing. Okay. Another one. We used to say, no, I'll use theirs first. So they might say, that's lit. They might not even be saying that anymore. I mean, that might be old now. So, but in case they say that, all they saying, from what we used to say, that's dope. That's dope. All right then, that's dope. Okay? That's all they're saying. And if y'all don't agree with this, let me know what you think. This is kind of my translation. Okay? Let's see. What else I got? Okay. They might say, that slaps. Basically, all they saying is what we used to say, that's fat. P-H-A-T. That's fat, dog. But it's kind of about food. And I don't know if fat really fits it, but just be aware that she or he, or they might come up to you and use the word slaps. Don't think that they want to slap you. So don't let them trip you up when they say, that slaps. Mama, that slaps. If they say you done made some food for them or something, and they come in the kitchen or come in where you are and they say, oh, Mama, that slaps. Come right on back with, all right, I appreciate that. Moving on. Okay, so this one done died down a little bit, but they might still say it. Low key. Low key, I like that. They low key. Oh, I like her because she's kind of low key. Or trying to use it in a sentence. Or, no, I'm going to just be located. I'm going to be low key tonight. I'm just to keep it low key. Translation. I'm chilling. All right? I'm chilling. But all the same family. Low key, chilling, vibing. All the same family. All right? Which means just basically kicking backs, relaxing. Okay? Laid back. All the same family. Oh, what's another one? Okay. So when they say, I'm gonna spin the block. Now that means a little bit of a couple things. Okay, spin the block could mean you're gonna dip back in a relationship you were in. You're gonna dip back into some other things. So spin the block could mean coming back too. But I think we used to say, I'm bust a move. Which means that kind of don't match. When they say they're spinning a block, today I think the kids or the young adults and kids mean that they finna dip back in a relationship they were in, or somebody might say, oh shoot, he gonna spin the block on that, or I'm gonna spin the block on that. Go back to someone that they were dating before or whatever. Y'all let me know what y'all think that spin the block. Or the young adults, please get me up on that one. I don't know what ours would translate, but I'm pretty sure that we have an urban slang that meant spin the block. I put bust a move with it, but I don't think that match. That don't match. So help me out on this one. Now, last one. This word here never changed, no matter the generation, no matter the decade. It never goes out of style. And that word is peace. And quiet as it's kept, and it ain't even quiet. We need a lot of peace right now. We need that word to be spoken every day, all day. Because we need so much peace right now. I don't know why it's so hard. Why is it so hard? Seriously, why is peace so hard? What is so hard about it? Why can't you just talk it through? And then, I mean, it's so much to me, it just seems as if it's just so much easier to be peaceful. Let's have a good time. We're not even going to be here long on this earth. Why stress each other out? But I know that I'm talking out the side of my neck. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. It's just so much easier for people to hate, which is really kind of cuckoo to me. It's kind of just weird. Anyway, at the end of the day, that's one word that is just never going to go out of style. Even the old, did we start that? Did we start peace in the 70s? We used to do it like this. Or were we like this or like that? I think we were like that. But anyway, we had the peace sign I think that started in the 70s. I didn't start it. That was the real 70 people. I was living in the 70s, really young. But the people that wore the afros, the pick, the real cool people, they started peace. I think that's when the peace sign came. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the peace sign came in the 70s. Anyway, that one is still used to this day. It's one of my faves. I'm always throwing up the peace sign. And to this day, the young adults and the kids still use peace. And I'm like, how did this one hang around so long? But people really don't know how to execute it. And that's one word that's just never going to change, no matter the generation or the decade. Anyway, I just wanted to bring up some of these words. I'm in my late 50s. Some things I don't know all that urban slang. I mean, give me the definition and I can relate it to what we done already said. Because trust, we had a word for it. We definitely had a word for it. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to this video. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate your support. Matter of fact, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. I'm building this community one subby at a time. Until next time, I'll see you in the next itinerary. Have a good peace.
There's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. You know we've got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Yeah, Father, Father, we don't need to escalate.